welcome into their post-game show following the Hogs' defeat to the Kansas State Wildcats 7-6 on a very disappointing night for the Omaha Hogs. I'm joined by Jason. You cannot see him, but you should be able to hear him. Um, just a frustrating night. Only good thing really that happened was Hagen Smith broke the all-time strikeout record for the University of Arkansas, but other than that, nothing good happened during this game. You thought with Kansas State playing early this morning and then having to play tonight, they would be a little bit tired, but that was far from the case. What really hurt us was the fifth inning where they scored 6 runs off of Hagen Smith. Giving up those early walks did not help him at all, and then he just kind of his endurance was not there. It's really never there. With Hagen Smith. Once he gets up to that 70 pitch count, he starts to wear down a little bit. But we made it interesting at the end. Scored 2 runs in the ninth, but we fall short to another purple Big 12 team. We just don't seem to do well against those type of teams. So, Jason, what's your initial thoughts?
You have 13 hits in a game and you can't pull out a win. 13 hits and the other team only has 5 hits.
Yes. So yeah, our bats were. Our bats were hitting 13 hits. You should expect to win.
I know we've got to be leading the country in stranded runners in scoring position.
Oh yeah. It was. I think Phil said, if I remember correctly, we left 13 men on base. So it's not good.
No, and if you notice, the top of our lineup is what was not hitting good tonight.
No.
We need you got to have those seniors to step up.
Yeah, we are. Diggs. He didn't do well. He did better, but and then Jack, pop up Jack, he just pops it up. I can't. I lost kind of how many pop ups we had where they're so high in the air that you probably could have made a sandwich by the time that it was caught. Just extremely high pop ups. We had a couple close home run balls, which looking back at it, you wish they would go over the fence, but you know, losing by 1 run, those kind of come back to haunt you a little bit.
Man, but Diggs, if he got on base at the in the ninth,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The ninth inning was interesting because we stole a base, but the umpires ruled batter interference, so he had to go back to first, and then he ended up striking out anyways. But
he
it
was
was
swinging for
just
the fence.
yeah, yeah. He was trying to, which Stovall. That's kind of who you want up there anyways. At the end of the game, so it is what it is. Now the tomorrow we got to win two, and then if we win those two, we got to play Monday. We're gonna win 3 games in 2 days.
I
Or
know.
it's not
Unfortunately,
happening.
I don't see it.
Yeah. So with our bullpen, I'm sure Wood is going to get the start tomorrow, but who comes in after him is questionable. Don't know. Really at this point, does it matter? I mean, pitching was supposed to be the strength of our team. Our bats have struggled, but these past 2 games, our bats have been what's kept us in the game. It hasn't been our pitching.
I know. Hagen Smith, though, he is good for, like you said, maybe 4 to 5 innings. Uh,
Yeah.
Van Horn, I think, should have pulled him way earlier than he
Yeah.
did.
Hmm.
Uh, didn't expect his relief to come in, though. That was surprising.
Yeah, but Bobby didn't do bad. He gave up that home run, but he didn't do too bad. Um,
No.
so I mean, I hated to see him come in, but he did his job. Um, just you hate to see that six number in the fifth inning. I'm looking at the box score, and it's just you got 0-0-0-0-6-0-0-1. I mean, it's
I
that
mean,
or that fifth inning.
Kansas State with the two errors they had were just trying to give us the game, and we
Hmm.
just did not
Yeah,
take advantage of that.
yeah. At the top of the fifth, they had that wall throw that got our first run, and we had a little momentum. But as we talked about on yesterday's show, Arkansas does not know how to uh, continue that momentum. We were up 2-0, and then at the end of the inning, we're down 6-2. So it's just momentum's a big thing in sports.
And that was a little momentum killer on that review, though. Even though it didn't
Hmm.
take long, but it still felt like it maybe sapped some of our
Yeah,
momentum we had.
yeah. And the commentators are saying that the head coach for Kansas State, he probably knew he was safe. He just did it on purpose to stall, and it seemed to help out. In I think it was the eighth inning, maybe seventh or eighth inning. I don't quite remember. Those last few innings were running together. But yeah, Hagen. I mean, and I saw a stat. Saw it on Twitter, but I didn't. Now I can't find it, obviously. But I think it said Hagen Smith's ERA in the regionals is like a 8.1.
So,
So
yeah, I mean, last year he didn't do too well in the regionals
yeah,
either.
yeah, yeah. And there's a picture out there. So like every time Hagen Smith sees a purple team, he, he gets PTSD. Oh, it's fun. You gotta laugh about it sometimes. Again, uh, it was a it was a large crowd tonight, so shout out to all the Hawk fans in Fayetteville for showing up. But it just wasn't quite enough. That again, that one inning, it's just a six spot. It just you can't overcome it.
It'd be interesting to see during the off season if we end up with a new hitting coach.
I think something's got to change. Our other co-host Ashton, he's not able to join us, but he has some very strong feelings about Dave Van Horn and Hagen Smith. You know, so Hagen's great, but is he elite? I don't know. I don't
It
know.
it it,
After
it
tonight,
kind of feels like Van Horn is going down the route of comparing it to our football teams to Bielema or Pittman, who just relies on their assistants for a lot of stuff.
yeah, yeah. Those of
And
you out there
it
watching live, if you want to go ahead and join us, just comment so we can get you on the show. But yeah, it's yeah. It's very much like our football teams. I even saw a comparison Dave Van Horn to Coach Calipari, whereas Kentucky was kind of just tired of him. Maybe not all Hog
well,
fans, but most Hog
well,
fans are going to get tired of
I mean,
KVH.
Cal's won a championship though.
Yeah, yeah, and we could care less about West Division championships. Okay, it matters so much that they're getting rid of them next year. You know,
Oh, Chuck Barrett's gonna be sad.
yeah, Chuck Bear, he can go live in the '90s, I guess, but and I know we've won the most games in however many 5-6 years or whatever, but it accounts to zero championships.
Oh yeah, first uh, regional exit.
Yeah. Yeah, so and if everything goes to how we think it's going to go, this will be back-to-back years that we lose our regional. Losing in the super regionals, it's different, but losing in the regional, it's tough
Well,
because you
especially
are
when you
expected.
have one of the easier regionals.
Oh yeah, everyone that's in the know of baseball was saying this is the one of the easier regionals, especially with what it's paired up with the 12 seed. But we got to win. I think the game's at what 2 o'clock
Uh,
tomorrow, maybe,
1
or
o'clock.
1 o'clock. Yeah, 2
Mm-hmm.
o'clock Eastern. So go to church and pray a little bit that we have a full bullpen to work with for these next 3 games, hopefully. Now, Arkansas has done this before, where we had to win 3 games in 2 days. But I just don't see it happening. And it's sad because the downfall is not our bats, it's our pitching.
Mm-hmm.
It's so bad right now.
Yeah, I mean,
So
like we said earlier, we had 13 hits this game, and I mean, the last 2 games we've been hitting the ball. It's just our pitching.
yeah, yeah, it's just disappointing, and I'm sure y'all seen that meme out there of the Razorback cycle, and it's about to get to that point of
Well,
get
football's
ready for
coming up.
football season's coming up. So
Oh, basketball season.
yeah, and then oh, we're ranked number 1 preseason in baseball. Oh, we're gonna win it all this year. Nah, it's just. But I mean, just watching. I watched baseball pretty much all day today when I could, and there's just Arkansas doesn't play a very exciting brand of baseball. Let's just call it what it is. These other teams play a much more exciting brand of baseball than what Arkansas does. I think Arkansas is kind of complacent with Dave Van Horn. You know what you're going to get with Van Horn, but I think some changes need to happen with maybe some assistance. Um, so I don't know. I don't. I mean, I'm not an AD or anything. I'm just an observer who likes the
Well,
Razorbacks.
as long as they continue to sell out games, none of that's going to
Mm-hmm.
matter.
Yeah. So and good thing for Kansas State, they only used I think what 2 pitchers tonight.
Yeah, 2 pitchers in. I
Yeah.
mean, that was surprising to me.
Yeah. So they're pretty much gonna have whatever's left of their bullpen left
Hmm.
for tomorrow night. So now Louisiana Tech, they did get eliminated today, so we will play SEMO again. So you would expect even our the way our bullpen is, you would expect us to win the first game tomorrow, but I have not very high hopes for the nightcap tomorrow night
If we make it.
if we make it. Our confidence may be so low that we just and I'm hoping all 10, 11,000 fans show up for the afternoon game tomorrow, but I don't expect to see a full sellout. I think some of the fans are fed up. They're tired of seeing this every year. It's just the same old. We're highly ranked in March and April, and then come May and today's June 1st. It's not good baseball, and I don't know how we got the 5 seed. Watching some of these other teams play, it's just I mean I know we only we're 44-14, but it's just it's bad baseball right now. But anything else for the good people out there, Jason? Before we, because it is
No.
past our bedtime.
Well, that's yeah. Well, I'm laying in bed as I'm doing this.
So
The yard work today has zapped my energy.
yeah, yeah. So, but yeah. So hopefully, I'm just gonna tell you what I expect. I expect us to win the first game tomorrow, and not win the second game. But since I'm a sunshine pumper, if we win both games tomorrow, we're gonna win the regional. That's just how
Believe.
I feel. Yes, believe. So, anyways, if you are looking for tickets, you can go to SeatGeek.com. Use promo code 4-Star Sports Media to receive $20 off your order. And also during the week at 4-Star Sports on our Sports Buffet broadcast, I'm sure Wes will have a lot to talk about regarding the baseball team. Okay, so usually has a lot of good guests on from outside Arkansas. He brings them on to talk about SEC baseball. So if you're looking for something to watch during the week, check out our sports buffet. And we are ramping up for football season after baseball season. So luckily, NCAA comes out, bridges the gap a little bit. So we're excited about that. But
It's a vicious cycle.
yep. So the Razorback cycle, we're about at the point of it's football season. So, which Razorback fans, we kind of do this to ourselves. We know the baseball team's bad, and we say we're not going to watch, but what do we end up doing? We end up watching, and we end up getting our hopes high, and then they get demolished. So I know you can say I'm not going to watch tomorrow, but I guarantee you may not watch, but you're going to keep an eye on it somehow, some way. It's just the way the marriage works with Razorback athletics. So, anyways, thanks for y'all out there who joined us live. We'll probably do if we win the afternoon game, we won't do a post game show. We'll just wait to the nightcap to the last game because beating SEMO again is not very exciting, but that's expected. But anyways, thanks for everyone joining us again. Follow us on X at Hogs Happy Hour, also at 4-Star Sports Media, and also our YouTube channel 4-Star Sports M. And again, use promo code 4-Star Sports Media on SeatGeek for $20 off your order. Okay, until tomorrow. See y'all later.
So yeah.